I have 4 white 5x7 frames from the Dollar Tree. I have some sand. Some of this is actually from the beach and some of it is just mixed in from craft stores. I have some seashells over here. And then my resin pigments, I went for different shades of blue and then a white for the sea foam if I add that line. I have some reusable silicone resin cups, some gloves, and then my resin is the Pixis Diamond Epoxy Resin and Hardener that I will mix together. The first thing I'm going to do is hot glue all of the frames together. I did take out the glass or plastic that was in the frames, but I'm just going to put a hot glue line down and stick the frames together. Now that the frames are secured with hot glue, it is time to resin. I'm trying to decide how much sand I want in comparison with water. But I'm thinking if I do about this much sand and then gradually work up the different levels of blue shades to the top with water. Let me start by pouring clear resin and mixing it, and then I will separate it and add it. It's going to be a very thin line of resin because the gap between the frame and the glass is not that thick. So it is going to be a very thin, hopefully, line of resin. So I don't think I will need too much, except for the sand. I do want to put a little bit down for that. I think I am going to do 80 milliliters total of resin, and then I can divvy it up in cups for the different shades needed. And then I am going to divvy up between these 3 reusable measuring cups so I can pour the different shades of blue. Okay, I'm going to start with the dark blue. A little nervous, but we'll see how this goes. So we have some dark blue. I'm going to focus it in the center. I'm getting a little concerned with how the front is looking. I can see the resin is going in between the frame and the wood frame, or the wood frame and the plastic. And I don't know what it's going to look like on the other side. It seems like it's stopping, but getting a little nervous on how the front's going to look. for the sand, I think I'm just going to scatter some on with seashells and then just do a clear coat over top of it, and hopefully that works. This is how it looked when I was all finished with the craft. Unfortunately, this is not how I planned for it to turn out. The next day, I was able to flip it over, and what I thought was going to happen actually did happen. It seeped through the picture frames and really just spread anywhere it could. I'm glad I tried the craft. It was something I was thinking of doing for a while, so I can say I at least did it. And in theory, I think I just need to either try something different, maybe paint instead of resin, but I really do like the theme of the window pane craft idea, but it's a fail.